Bueno, vamos con Ken Follett.
I want you to look through the loop on top.
Quiero mires a través del coso.
Tell me, what do you see?
El amanecer.
I see dawn. Right. Prior, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your church, but you must remain steadfast.
And stare at the sunrise?
No, you're only seeing the sunrise because you're facing east, straight east, like a church. Now, I know you have no money, and that helping people is more important, but we could start right here. Take the stones we've got, and the people who want to help.
So, what is it I am looking at, Tom Builder?
The future.
It's the aisle of your new cathedral.
I see it. I see now.
Catedral imponente. Ah, eso lo necesitamos que termine este capítulo. Tus acciones. Te mostraste a favor de acoger a los refugiados. Accediste a enterrar a Arnaldus tras su muerte. Por tu culpa, los monjes descubrieron que Tom y Ellen no están casados. Aunque Philip descubrió la verdad sobre Ellen, permite que se quedara. No quisiste quemar la catedral. Inspiraste a Philip para reconstruir la catedral. Bien. Mucho. Winchester.
A few weeks later, I received an invitation from Bishop Waleran. In Winchester, we and Waleran's allies were to meet King Stephen himself. The bishop seemed assured that, because we had helped the king, Stephen would support us in return. And that with his help, we would be able to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral.
Patio de Winchester.
Percy Hanley.
Ah, me dijo la
Bishop
pibita.
Waleran. Good morning.
Cambridge.
Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleys!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course. Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, children, pardon me.
Ah, el monje. Mira.
Now we're only missing one more.
Hablando el diablo.
Here he is.
Good morning.
Bishop Henry, this is my prior.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge, my Lord Bishop.
You won't have to say much today, Philip.
Leave the talking to us.
No, leave the talking to me. King Stephen is my brother, after all. Let us make haste. My brother is an early riser.
Claro. La piba se está escondiendo de los Hamlish porque los Hamlish mataron a la familia, creo.
We must make haste.
Creo.
I want to go hunting in the New Forest. England is full of game. No comparison to Normandy. This country's still wild.
This is Waleran Bygod, the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Waleran vivo.
Waleran, I remember you. We've met before.
And Percy Hamley.
My king.
He brought Bartholomew to justice. And it's not the first time he's helped me. He has Norman blood in him. We should hunt together someday.
Indeed, sire.
Bartholomew, on the other hand, will not leave the jail alive.
Percy Hamley did not do it without help, my lord. It was I who told him of the plot against you.
And now you come to be rewarded as well. I see.
My brother, the Cathedral of Kingsbridge has burnt down. Wayleran asks for a reward, not for himself. He asks for our church.
Opa.
My Lord King, I thank you for being willing to reconsider the future of the Shiring Earldom.
When shall we hear your decision?
Tomorrow. Bring my bow. Tell the men we hunt.
Nos vamos de casa. Quiere largar un peso para la iglesia.
Wayleran and I have much to discuss.
All right. But what can I do to help?
Well, my brother asked me to get a confession from the traitor Bartholomew. A confession would be helpful against those who believe Bartholomew's arrest was unjust, and it may help us to convince my brother to forget all about his promise to Percy Hamley.
Arzobispo Henry dijo que una confesión de Bartolomé podría hacernos ayuda. Bien. Bien, yo calculo que el libro hoy lo podemos terminar. Grupo de nobles.
Percy Hamley will have the earldom of Shiring.
But would he make a good earl?
Who cares? Stephen wanted the throne for 20 years. Now that he has it, he must be loyal to those who are loyal to him.
Who knows? Maybe Percy will make a good earl.
From what I've heard, Lady Hamley pulls the strings.
Bien. Grupo de caballeros.
Bartholomew and his followers would have only been the first wave. Robert of Gloucester remains, and he will attack.
And that's what you keep telling us. Maybe because the king likes to hear that you share his worries about Robert of Gloucester.
Robert of Gloucester wants to see his sister on the throne. He will attack. And the Welsh will fight on his side. You mark my words.
Bueno. Torre de homenaje. A ver, ¿qué hay más por acá? No tenemos más nada acá. Vamos para este lado. No, sin querer le toqué a los nobles para hablar.
From what I heard, this is about the cathedral in Kingsbridge.
Yes.
Then the king should help in some manner, but not by giving away English land to the church.
Did you not say Bishop Henry was the richest man in England? Then why is he not paying for the cathedral?
God has very tight purse strings, it seems.
No podría estar más de acuerdo. Te juro que no podría estar más de acuerdo.
Just leave. I must do something to help our priory.
Hay que ayudar al prójimo, hay que ayudar al prójimo, pero
How could you let her
sin
get
largar lo
away?
nuestro. Cosa capaz.
That little bitch.
I will find her, Mother.
She was here?
Why?
To see her father, of course. But that won't help her. She has already made a fool of you once. Don't let it happen again.
No, Mother.
La pendeja que yo les decía hoy.
Monk, it's about time you showed up.
Huh? Regan Hamley? We have not been formally introduced.
You are a fool. Is that formal enough for you, Monk? You don't understand any of this, do you? It's as if you've never set a single foot outside your little priory. Unbelievable.
How can I help you, Lady Hamley?
How you let yourself be used by those two greedy bishops, I'll never know. Waleran wants the lands of the earldom for himself. Henry knows that. Say something. You don't believe me, do you, Monk?
You are only worrying about your husband's land.
Well, of course I am, and you should be too. If Waleran wins, we both lose. I know you don't trust me, but your bishops are no
Do you have a
different
way
from
to
me.
prove any of this?
Ride with my son, William. Just a few hours. I will prove to you that Waleran will betray you.
All right. I will ride with your son, if only to prove you wrong.
Very well. Maybe you're not a fool, after all. But do not let the bishops see you. William?
What?
Ride with Father Philip. Do as I said.
A ver.
William Hamley declined to tell me where we were heading. He enjoyed keeping me in the dark and forcing me to follow his lead. Sometimes he sped ahead on his warhorse, and it took me some effort to catch up. But sooner or later he would stop and wait, sneering as I rejoined him.
Pendejo del norte.
On one occasion, he stood there urinating against a rock. When I caught up with him, he turned without covering himself. He found my shock at his shameful behavior comical. He laughed, got back into the saddle, spurred his horse, and rode off. Again, I followed, hoping this journey had not been another horrible mistake.
Chabón es un desastre.
Near a bridge, I found William with a group of washerwomen. He was shouting at them. When I arrived, I could only hear their replies. They said that they had not seen a girl or a boy fitting his description. A younger, blonde woman said that even if she had seen the girl, she would not tell him. Apparently, she had heard of William Hamley. William grabbed the startled-looking woman by the arm. He shoved his right hand under her skirt. She started crying. The other women asked William to stop, but were afraid to anger him. William turned and grinned when he saw me approaching.
Un sorete el tipo.
When he heard my words, William's grin faded. He pushed the young woman away. The other women looked at me in a strange way. They must have asked themselves why a monk would ride with such a man as William. We rode off.
Me la pela, William.
Full of... I told him I pitied him. I did not tell him why, because I had no words for it. We did not talk after that. Not for a long time.
Es un sorete de tipo.
William talked to more strangers along the way. First, I believed he was asking for directions. Then I realized that money was changing hands. William was paying these people for information. I was glad that for now he had lost interest in hurting others. Then I saw an old woman pointing William to a bearded man on a horse. William called the man a horse thief. Then he grinned and signaled the puzzled man to get on his horse and ride with him. They rode faster and faster, and I could not hear what more they talked about.
Le pagó a uno para que dijera acercarse para escuchar mejor.
William bluntly threatened to have the man hanged for stealing a horse of his, and then ordered him to hunt down the real thieves in exchange for his life. The man laughed as if he had made a great bargain. William even paid him. Before the man rode off north, William mentioned a name. Aliena. And I prayed that whatever William's plan was, that it would fail.
Está montando toda una historia el
Then
William.
William waved at me to ride faster. I reckoned we had to be close to where Lady Hamley wanted us to go. Not long after, my stomach turned as I realized just where exactly we were bound.
A ver. Warren Bigod. Palacio de la
Just a moment.
What?
You know very well that Bishop Waleran is in Winchester now. So what are we doing here?
No idea. Mother never tells me anything. She treats me and Father like damn children. It's a wonder Father ever got to fuck her in the first place. But here I am, and I'm starving. Damn, I'm starving.
Es una mierda de...
going?
In there?
No.
I'm sure the bishop would want to see me well fed. We won't be staying long, so whatever it is you gotta do it fast. How can I help you? How about you step aside?
¿Qué le da? Me envió arriba aquí. ¿Qué le pasa al imbécil? Yo le cagaría patada en el ojete. Pero a un nivel de patadas en el ojete lo cagaría.
William forgot to close his saddlebag.
Examinar. Tengo la preocupación de matar... Entiendo vuestra preocupación. Matar es pecado y el infierno guarda pecado. Obispo Warren Bigod. Chupates. No pareciera que haya más nada por acá. Vamos derecho ya. ¿Puedo pasar por ahí? No. Es que no puedo hacer mucho más tampoco. La empalizada. Ah, no. ¿Qué es eso? Tiene su propia obra. ¿Qué está construyendo?
Is this why Regan Hamley thinks that Waleran wants the lands of Shiring for himself? He is the bishop. He can do as he pleases. Perhaps he is just building a guest house. No, it is too big for that. What in the name of Christ is he building out there? What in the...
No puedo hacer nada con aquello. Vamos a hablar acá. Chabón se está borrando toda la papota para hacerse su propia iglesia. Os lo ruego.
I saw you arriving with him. I don't know who you are, but you have to help me.
Es un chapelot. No lo quiere nadie.
What happened?
He forced me to serve him food. He took the Lord's name in vain, and he pushed me and touched me.
Oh, God.
Ah, the monk. Oh. Did the boy call you? So what? Did he ask you for help?
He didn't have to say anything. I knew you would get us in trouble.
Trouble? Me? We're young men, he and I play rough. So what? I asked you to leave.
And that is what we will do. What will the bishop think of your behavior?
Listen, we're all on the same side here.
We are not.
You, me, him, we're all working for the bishop. He won't mind. I play rough, so what? We are all men of God. Well, I'm a man. I don't know what you call yourselves.
You are a sinner.
So what? Everyone is. The bishop told me. But my sins are forgiven.
Why would you think that?
I took Earl's castle for him.
Your parents agreed to arrest Bartholomew because they wanted his earldom.
Who cares what they think? I felled Bartholomew's men with my sword. The old man was begging me for his life. On his knees, he begged me. I did it for the bishop. But hey, I'm sure you did great things for him as well. You think my father took
Me das
Earl's
lástima.
castle?
Lo vamos a tiltear un poquito.
I pity you.
Again? You dare to say that again? You pity me. I pity you. You're not a man. Neither of you are.
We are men of God.
A man kills, and a man fucks. And no one talks down to me. No one! I know you saw me and that whore at the river. I would have fucked that woman if it hadn't been for you.
And what would that have achieved?
She'd have learned her lesson. And don't you think I noticed how you spied on me and that horse thief? I should kill you for that. I should. Let me tell you, I will fuck Bartholomew's whore of a daughter. I will fuck her good. I'm a man. Damn it, I'd fuck the boy if that was the only way to put him in his place. Hell, he looks like he'd enjoy it too.
Sois un animal. No, ni Dios.
Not even God would forgive those sins.
Of course he would. He already did. The bishop told me.
Then the bishop is wrong.
Hey, we're on the same side here. Now, we will stay here a while longer, as I've not finished eating.
Desastre.
Shit.
Desastre de tipo. Hay que ser agradecido de que no nacimos en una época donde gente como esta sobraba y no le podía decir nada, pues te ibas muerto porque eran nobles.
If the bishop finds out, I have to fix. I have to fix this.
Y recógelo, boludo.
I have to. And if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire.
What's that? It's from the scripture. The end of days.
The second death of the sinners.
Bishop Waleran said that if a sinner stares into the flame, the devil stares back from the lake of fire. What?
I can't see him.
Me neither. What's he supposed to look like?
Tengo que recoger esto. Sí, pero no me dice cómo.
Throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
What?
Hell. It is a depiction of hell.
The bishop said the relief intimidates even his most impious visitors. They all fear death. I'm not afraid to die. Do not fear those who kill the body. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Who's he?
The devil. A fallen angel.
I have nothing to be afraid of. The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all lies.
Estamos tratando de como de traumarle un poco al rubio.
They will all go to hell. Stop it! Hell is far away. I'm not afraid. Make him go. I want him to leave.
I have to fix it. I have to fix... I have to fix this.
No.
No. I have to There, that looks better. I have to No, I will...
Bien. Investigo las pistas. Bien. Vámonos.
We should leave.
I'm not... We stay.
I think you have...
So what? What are you going to do?
Has Bishop Waleran ever shown...
He told me. What do you think?
A ver si lo puedo hacer cagar un poquito.
For some, hell...
Ah, medio cagado.
What is it?
We ride back to Winchester. Now!
Se cagó. Cagó el guacho.
What happened?
Maybe he saw things to come.
How can I thank you?
Preguntar por las obras.
Tell me, what is being built out there?
What?
A substantial construction is underway, it seems.
Yes, but...
What is it?
A castle. The bishop is building a castle.
Y se ha quedado sin recursos.
A castle? Why a castle?
I don't know. It is not for me to ask or question the bishop.
Of course.
And I doubt it's for you to question him either. That man, William, had no idea why you two came here, had he? You came here to spy on the bishop. You brought this man here. Leave! Go!
Me la pela. De vuelta en Winchester.
There you are. My son seemed thoughtful when he returned.
You priests and your talk. You always get to him.
He seemed more excited after talking to your bishop, though. Then again, we know Waleran is good with words. Don't we, my husband?
Of course, yes.
Speaking of Waleran, what did you find, monk?
Unas obras.
A construction site.
Ah. So Waleran has a building project of his own. Did you also find out what he is building?
A castle.
Yes. He is building a castle for himself. And he used up every stone and every tree on his own lands. He claims he wants Bartholomew's land for your cathedral. But what Waleran wants is a castle.
He's always been like that.
Not long ago, you accused us of being selfish. But what about your bishop, eh?
What do you want from me?
As Prior of Kingsbridge, you will agree that my husband shall have the whole earldom of Shiring.
And why would I do you a favor like that?
Because we will support the rebuilding of your cathedral with our stones and our timber.
The king can live up to all of his promises, and Waleran gets nothing.
That is our offer. What do you say?
No me gusta para nada el obispo, pero tampoco me gustan estos chavales, así que voy a declararlos algo. Me cae muy mal el hijo de los chavales.
No, we have no deal.
Why not?
We made you a good offer.
Me necesitáis. Mis pretensiones. Me necesitáis.
You need me. The king still considers giving all the lands of the earldom to Waleran to rebuild our cathedral. You need this deal with me just as much as I do.
This is... Oh. We taught this fool well, it seems.
What are your terms, father?
Dividir el condado, marcharse sin sellar un trato. Es que no sé si después lo puedo corregir esta decisión. Capaz que puedo volver a hablar con los chabones y que me dejen armar el contrato o no.
No terms, no deals. This is not who I am.
Convicción a Dios. Claro que sí, monje.
Suit yourself. Remember, I warned you. I know you started all of this, not Waleran. You will see his true face when he does not get what he wants. And remember, what happens next will be on your head.
Yes.
You come to visit someone in my jail, Father? Or do you want to pick out a nice warm cell for yourself?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm just pulling. See?